Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. On today's video I wanted to talk about manifestation and the top mistake or the top misconception that people have about the law of attraction, and I wanted to talk about that in specific detail. So let's start off with what is the law of attraction. So if you don't know, the law of attraction is the law of equal attracts equal, and it became really famous, especially with the movie The Secret. I watched it when I was younger and when it just exploded, and there was a lot of things in that movie that were really off, let's just put it that way, and they were really focused on the visualization aspect of it and the building dream maps and building like this mood boards of the stuff that you want, which I do believe that they work, but I think that they missed a very important point and a very important aspect of the law of attraction, which I think it might be affecting a lot of people who are trying to use the law of attraction to manifest stuff in their lives. And so when I started to study a bit more about the law of attraction and about The Secret in general, I actually found out that the main channel and the main source of information about the law of attraction is Abraham Hicks. I'll make sure to link all of the details for Abraham Hicks's stuff in general and about his content. And if you don't know, Abraham Hicks, it's actually a channeled source from Esther Hicks. So Esther is a person, like a physical human person, and Abraham Hicks is an entity that delivers information about the law of attraction through Esther. I'm just gonna pause over there so you can download this information and grasp it, because I know that it's a bit woo-woo for some of you out there, but I really truly believe in that, and I really has seen how much this channeled information, not just from Esther but from other sources as well, has changed my life and my perspective to seeing stuff and to receiving stuff. And also I can really connect to the frequency and how the frequency actually changes when it's channeled versus when it's not channeled. And so the law of attraction is this concept that was channeled by Esther Hicks and with this entity of Abraham Hicks. And so the law of attraction is really something that it's really old, like in a sense that a lot of people have talked about this. Napoleon Hill on Think and Grow Rich, I think it's the name of the book, and other sources as well. They are constantly bringing that up, but with a different name. And so it was really, I think, I might be wrong with this, but I think that it was really with Abraham Hicks that the name law of attraction was coined. But I might be wrong, I'm not sure. But the thing is, this is a very good source about the law of attraction. This information exists and it's much more complex and structured, and there's much more content and actual action points in the law of attraction by Abraham Hicks versus The Secret in the movie. And so today I wanted to talk about what's the main top thing that it's this misconception that exists in the law of attraction, because I think because of the movie, in regards to what Abraham Hicks actually says about it. The top misconception is, it's not about what you're visualizing, and it's not about your saying, and it's not about what you're thinking, but it's about what you're vibrating in. It's about what's your frequency. And I think that there are a lot of people that get this wrong, because they are like, I'm thinking that I'm rich, I'm saying that I'm rich, but what's happening? I'm not getting there. Or I'm thinking about the good relationship, I'm constantly talking about this big relationship and how loving, and I'm constantly thinking about having it, and I have this mood board on my room in which I have a picture of me with I don't know, like a montage of me with someone else. But the thing is, if you're not feeling it, if you're not vibrating on that level, you will not attract it. You might be thinking all day that you have the most amount of money in the world, but if you get to a coffee shop and you're afraid to spend money on a coffee, and you feel that feeling of of scarcity, of lack, of oh my god, there's like X amount of dollars coming off my bank account again, I can't afford to pay that much money, blah blah. If you're feeling this, but then you go on thinking I'm rich, but you're feeling scarcity, you're feeling lack, what are you gonna attract? You're gonna attract the thing that you're vibrating on, because the law of attraction doesn't work in the sense of thoughts and in the sense of what you're talking about. It actually works in a deeper level. It works on the level of frequency, on the level of the energy that you're emanating from your body onto the world, onto the universe. And Joe Dispenza also talks a lot about this. When you change your energy, you change your life. That's because if you have the same energy from your old self, if you're still vibrating on your old pattern of thoughts, you might be thinking something else, or you might be thinking that you're thinking something else, but you're still vibrating on the level of scarcity, on the level of not being enough, of not being loved, and all of this type of stuff. And so you might be thinking and trying to effort your way from your ego that you're loved, that you're worthy, and that you are abundant. But again, if you're still on the vibration of having nothing, of lacking, of being unworthy, and all those type of stuff, you will attract this thing over here. And the interesting part is that sometimes we're not even aware of what we're vibrating on. And I think that is where meditation and self-development and self-awareness in general comes in. Because when you are able, and when you have this skill of being an observer of your life and having this self-awareness, you're then able to understand what you're vibrating on. And even if you're not able to understand what you're vibrating on, just by looking at your life and just by looking at your circumstances, you already get a glimpse of what you're vibrating on. And I think that is really, really, really interesting, because that is something that a lot of people get wrong from the law of attraction, because they're constantly trying to think their way through the manifestations that they want, but they end up having this big gap in the energy and in the frequency that they actually have to actually manifest the life and create the life that they want. And so I really, really inspire you to think about the energy that you are emanating to the universe, and think about the one thing, or it might be, you might want a lot of things, but think about one thing that you really, really want, and dive deep into your own self and really reflect, what is the energy that I'm emanating towards this specific topic? Am I emanating in the vibration of the level that I really, really want to attract? Or am I still vibrating on the opposite of it? Am I still vibrating on the level that I'm actually living in? Because we can always vibrate on another level, on another energy, on another frequency, but our egos and our minds and our bodies, they are really, really automated to vibrate in the same level that we are. And so we need to constantly and consciously change the energy and the vibration that we're in. And that requires, again, self-knowledge, self-awareness, meditation, being the observer, and really diving deep into your own journey and your own experience of who you are. And so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you actually took something from it, and I hope it inspires you to check in with yourself and ask yourself this question: what am I vibrating on? Am I vibrating on scarcity, or am I vibrating on abundance? And if you're vibrating on scarcity, where and how can you start vibrating on abundance, or whatever it is that you want to attract? And I know that it's something that is really, really challenging, because our bodies are really used to vibrating on whatever they are vibrating already, and it's a process, and it's a beautiful unfolding and a beautiful blossoming of your own being. And I think that's really, really, really powerful and really beautiful. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I'm constantly uploading videos on spirituality, self-development, self-knowledge, meditations, healings, and just wellness in general. I hope you have a very, very beautiful and inspiring day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!